Yes, the Uganda national team and the Tanzania, who is going to win today. Let's go. Tanzania, watu wa Tanzania mko tayari?
National anthem for Tanzania will be ready to see the lineup and get our game on its way. It's been a rainy December so far in Morocco. The lineup for Uganda will Niango in goal.
Yes, Uganda national team is there. Tanzania is there. So let's see who's going to win today. The Tanzania Giants, Uganda Giants, the East African Derby. We are going to see who is going to win today. Oh my God. The winner step up, the loser is out of AFCON 2015. Yes, the national team of Uganda is available. The squad is ready. Tanzania is ready. So who's going to win the day to qualify or to have the chance to qualify, and who's going to go back home? Tanzania is going to go back home, or is Uganda? Ladies and gentlemen, the East African Derby. The East African Derby is there today. The East African Derby, the captain Onyango is there. Bakari Nondo Mwaminieto is there too. East African Derby. Today is the day. Watu wa Tanzania mko tayari? Watu wa Tanzania. Uganda is going to beat Tanzania. Just tell us your comments. Tuambie Tanzania. Are you going to step up or to step down? Who is going to be the East African King? Watu wa Tanzania mko tayari? Au leo nani ataenda nani ataondoka. Msuva yuko pale, Faisal Salum Toto, Zimbwe. Everybody is there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So match is going to start. Match is ready to kick off and is there. So let's see who's going to go take the first goal of the day. Tanzania, Uganda, East African Derby. Everyone is expecting to win. The Uganda Cranes, Tanzania, and of course the captain Onyango, the fighter, is there. The two teams, they are in the group squad of 4 teams, Tunisia, Nigeria, and this is a team that have to win, like Uganda. Tanzania also have to win. So today, who's going to qualify for the next? Young African captain Yanga Bakari Mwamnyoto is there. Zimbwe Jr. is there. Faisal Salum is back. Mechi yake ya kwanza alikuwa bench, lakini leo ameanza. Faisal Salum katikati. Uganda inaenda kwenye mfumo wa 4-3-3. Tanzania inaenda mfumo wa 4-1-4-1. Zuberi Foda ndiye goalkeeper, na kwenye upande wa Uganda Dennis Masinde Onyango. Kwenye upande wa Young Africans kuna pia Ibrahim Hamad. Zimbwe na Bakari Mwamnyeto. Kwenye upande wa kulia wa Tanzania kuna Haj Mnoga. Katikati Milosh na Faisal Salum. Uganda is starting just to be the attacking force with the likes of Mukwala, the player of Simba in Tanzania. But today, Mukwala was not in the squad 11. We have the likes of Okello, Semgab, and Mato. In the midfield, we have Bobos Biaruhanga, Travis Mutiaba, and Baba Ad-Hassan. On the left, Aziz Abdu Kayondo, Jordan Obita, Toby Sibik, Kenneth Semakula. The back four of Uganda, today they are ready to get stronger and stronger, not to concede. Leo ni leo, kila timu inapashwa kufanya mambo mazuri kwa kuonyesha uwezo. Faisal Salum par katikati. The coach Miguel Gamondi could find that Faisal Salum was missing in the last game and today has to come and bring him on in the first 11. The AFCON 2015 in Morocco, Tanzania 0, Uganda 0-0 so far. The first half minute, 10 minutes to go. Everyone is trying to attack and attack. In the first 10 minutes, Tanzania is trying to push to create something. Uganda also as well is trying to create something. But of course, the defensive side, both sides, they have to not to concede. Because no one wants to lose this game, otherwise they have to not to qualify. The better is to create chances, score goals. Aziz Kayondo was trying to find the target with the shot from outside the box. But of course, the goalkeeper was able to prevent the goal from the net. So far on the 12 minutes of the tournament of the game, each side is trying to create something. The possession on the side of Miguel Gamondi is the strength, but of course on the Ugandan side they're trying to attack, press high. Every team is ready. On the Ugandan side, Okello was pressing, trying to shot on target, but Zuberi was able to prevent the goal. Today, on the side of Tanzania, Bwana Samantha, the captain, was not able to be in the first 11 and stayed on the bench. Kelvin John ameingia kwenye upande wa Samantha. The first game was not interesting for Samantha, and today is on bench. The coach has to react. Simon Msuva was there and trying to press, and today is back again. And Faisal Salom is back as number 10. Goalkeeper Onyango is back again. One of the best goalkeepers Uganda have had, and today is back. Okello on the side of Uganda is trying to create something, and the midfield Mutiara, of course. So far, Uganda has had 3 shots on target. Uganda 3, Tanzania 1 shot on target. This shows how Uganda is pressing high, likes of Okello, Mutiaba, and number 7. Oh my God! Oh, the ball crossed the post. Uganda was trying to press high again. So far, Tanzania is not able to be able to cancel, but thank God the post was hit and Tanzania was not to concede the goal. They had to to react quickly, but Msuva was not able. Oh my God. So far you can say Uganda is better than Tanzania. Miguel Gamond is not, his tactics again is still underdog if you compare to the Ugandan side. Foba, the goalkeeper of Tanzania, so far is lucky because the placing of Uganda was to bring a goal. But thank God, Uganda missed this chance. That was really a goal. Tanzania mshukuru Mungu kabisa, hii ilikuwa goal, lakini mwisho wa siku mpira Foba ameokoa kwenye opportunity nyingine. Uganda mpira umepiga post. Miguel Gamond, the national team who replaced the local coach, is not able to do something in the first 15 minutes. Let's see who's going to win today. East African Derby. That's the 21 minutes. Uganda is still attacking. Tanzania is trying to cope with the rhythm of Uganda. But so far, it looks like Uganda is in the match. The attacking force is there. Tanzania, they are trying to get one another to get a couple of chances, but so far I can say Uganda is the better side. Tanzania hawajui wanafanya nini kwa sasa. Ukiangalia kwenye upande wa katikati wa nyuma bado hakuna muungano. Miguel Gamond tactics. So far it is still underdog. Uganda, they are on fire. So far when you see the energy, the techniques, the attacking force, the attacking side, Uganda is the better side. Uganda today is on fire. Uganda is on fire. The first 30 minutes of the game is undergoing, and so far 0-0 Uganda, 0 Tanzania, 0. Who's going to win today? Let's see. Uganda 0, Tanzania 0. So far we can say the statistics is putting Uganda on the top. 2 shots on target, 3 shots off target. And the possession is above 60% on the side of Uganda. Kwa sasa upande wa Uganda uko mbele. Ukiangalia shot on target, Uganda ana mashot mawili 0 kwa Tanzania. So kuongoza mpira, kufanya pass fulani, Tanzania iko nyuma. Hajapata muungano mzuri kuunganisha striker force, midfielder force and the defense. The style of Tanzania so far is to do counterattacks. So far they have 2 counterattacks. That's the system of Gabon today so far, if you can compare to Uganda. Counter-attack for Tanzania. Uganda is to make passes, attack here and there. The side of Dennis Onyango is still safe. Not safe so far. The last time they had to meet and compete was back in the Africa Cup of Nations qualification in 2023. Uganda won 1 against Tanzania at home, and the second game Tanzania also won at home. So far it's a tie, but today it's a must win for either Uganda or Tanzania. Otherwise, one would have to step out. This side is very strong. It's a group of Tunisia, Nigeria. They both won their first games. Tanzania lost the first game, Uganda lost the first game. So today it's a must win for Uganda or Tanzania. Otherwise, one would be the last in the group and go back home. the attacking force of Uganda is trying to create something. And the possession of Uganda is putting a bit of pressure in the defensive side of Tanzania. Uganda have completed so far 173 passes and Tanzania 100. So this shows how Uganda is in the game. But if in the game the country scored a goal, it's not benefiting at all. Tanzania, they are trying to do the counter-attack. Kwa sasa Uganda wamefanya passes 173, kwenye upande wa Tanzania wamefanya passes 100. Hii inaonyesha kwamba Tanzania side bado hawajapata muungano mzuri wa kufanya pass nyingi na kwenda mbele. Wanajaribu kufanya counter attack. Sijui kwa nini kitu kinaendelea. Sijaona ukali wa wachezaji kama Fesas Toto ama Zimbe kwenda mbele kushambulia. Sijui kinaendelea nini. The fighting spirit I don't see in the players of Uganda. They have to do a little bit more. But the fighting spirit of Tanzania, it's a bit low. I don't see the fighting spirit. Especially when we talk about the local players, they fight, they play, they place. I don't see it again. So let's see. 38 minutes of the game to go. My point of view so far, Uganda is the better side. Attacking, passing, pressing, I can see that. But on the side of Tanzania, I don't see the pressing, I don't see the spirit of the players. A bit slow. I expect a bit more from them. It was good that the coach has to make some changes, like replacement of Samantha in the attack, and on the right side Haji Mnoga replacing the captain of Simba. But so far I don't see something. They have to do something. They have to give me a little bit more for the pressing, the fighting, the spirit, the hunger. So far I don't see the hunger of Tanzania. I could see something from the Uganda side. So they are helping East Africa, but they have to press. 4 minutes to go for the first half. Tanzania is going to win the game. Just give us the comments. Uganda is going to win the game. Give us the comments. I'm gonna bring you the first half summary to see what happened, what needs to be done. Otherwise, the South African sides, we're going to see qualifying for the next round. Nigeria is there, Tunisia is there. But for the East African to proceed, they have to, one must win again today and find another point in the next game. Otherwise, the possession of Uganda is helping them to press high. And the goalkeeper of Tanzania is getting too much pressure and is able to do the pass. Oh my God. Tanzania is missing. You have to do a little bit more. Everyone on the side of Uganda is contributing. I could see the contribution of each player on the Ugandan side, midfield and attacking. For Tanzania, they are still a little bit behind. Four minutes additional time in the first half. Bobos Biarhanga sending the ball to Okelo, and Mohamed Zimbwe Hossein Chabalala takes back the ball. The side of Tanzania, I believe in the second half they have to make some tactical change in the fighting, otherwise watu wa Tanzania hawaelewi kwa sababu gani wameondoa mkocha aliyekuwa wakarudisha Miguel Gamondi. So far the expectation to the coach is not matching with the Tanzania side. Many of the fans, I believe, they expected a little bit more. Wachezaji wote wanapaswa kufanya kazi, kujitahidi kuonyesha capacity yao, otherwise a bit tough. Hakuna kuelewa kwa sababu gani Miguel Gamondi amechukua timu. Yes, the first half is off. Tanzania 0, Uganda 0. Uganda was showing the best side in the first half. Pol Pot, the attacking force of Pol Pot, is performing well if you compare to Miguel Gamondi's side. The possession was 57, the attacking force was 55. So far, Uganda was a better side. If you see the analysis, striking, attacking, working together. Tanzania 0, Uganda 0. East African Derby today. Let's see the second half. Who is going to to take up 3 points. The coach of Tanzania tried to make some changes. But Port Put side was a better side. So Uganda so far, in the first half, they tried to show the fitness, the football level. But Tanzania, I could say it is missing something. It's missing something. I wanted Tanzania side to show more fighting spirit. But Uganda, of course, was the better side. Yes, the first half is done. Uganda 0, Tanzania 0. If you try to summarize the first half, it's a goalless for both sides. The possession, Uganda controlled more of the ball, finishing the ball with 57 possession, Tanzania 43. And on the front side, Uganda created more attacking moments, especially through crosses and set pieces. The biggest chance was for Rojas Mato, the head which crossed and hit the crossbar in the 16 minutes. Uganda was really showing a high pressing moment. And of course the goalkeeper impacted. Dennis Onyango made some key saves, including the stop of Msuva's header. Tanzania tried to create some moments, but the celebrations were from distance. The long balls, long shots, but most of them they failed to trouble the experienced goalkeeper Dennis Onyango. On the physical contest, the match is marked by frequent fouls. Tough challenges from the both teams. Uganda Kevin Semakura was one of the people who was booked with the disciplinary action with the ref for late in the half. And you could see the 4 minutes additional time was added due to the injuries and the stoppage time. Uganda 0, Tanzania 0. That's a bit the half 9 key points of the first half, Uganda and Tanzania. Let's see what comes. Who will win the day, who will win the game so far. Yes, the second half is back again. Tanzania wants to fight back. Could see the Miguel Gamonde telling the player just fight. Because this is a must-win game. And there's Dennis Onyango, the captain, is still there. So when you have Dennis Onyango as in the keeper, you feel you are safe. The Ugandan are safe. So let's see the second half. Who's going to be the better side? The better side is Uganda or Tanzania? The first 5 minutes of the second half, Tanzania, what we were talking about, Tanzania was trying to come up with the likes of Msuva in front of the goal and was able to get a corner kick. So far, the Tanzania side could see the fighting spirit, could see a bit of reaction. The attacking force is there. So now, but they have to continue. They have to continue because they have to be consistent in attack. This is the likes of fitness level, tactical level to show a team can win the game. But of course, in the end, either you attack, either you score. It's a must win. Attack to win. Defend to win. It's a combination of everything. Dennis Onyango has been a key player in the Ugandan national team. It's one of the longest goalkeeper in the post, who is playing now in South Africa. Dennis Onyango, the stopper. Dennis Onyango, 40 years old, height 186 centimeter, playing in South Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns from 2012. Can you imagine? Has been serving Mamelodi Sundowns since 2012. Before that, he was in Cape Town City, where he served 2010 to 2012. So far 0-0, 58 minutes. So now let's see. There was a foul, and VAR is going to find out if the player of Uganda touched the ball for a penalty. VAR is there. VAR is there. So far now it's the goal. Tanzania goal so far. The placing, the fighting spirit. Tanzania 1, Uganda 0. And of course, it's Dennis Onyango who was not able to stop the goal, the penalty of Msuva, one of the top scorers in the national team of Tanzania. Msuva made one of the best penalty, and Onyango was not able to catch the ball. Tanzania leading 1-0 against Uganda. Uganda has been in the possession for the entire match, but with one of the counter-attack and the reaction of Tanzania and the pressing made the fruit. Tanzania 1, Uganda 0. Msuva side is now leading 1-0. The East African Derby, Tanzania 1-0 against Uganda. So let's see if they are going to be able to not to concede. The strategy of Miguel Gamon the second half is getting something. The team in the group of Tunisia and Nigeria, today is the day for Tanzania to react quickly and wait for the second match win and the last one to see if they can go through for the next stage, for the next round. Simon Msuva, 32 years old, with the height of 175, is one of the Tanzanian leading scholar who has been serving in Jess Kabli from 2023 to 2024. Before that, he was in Saudi Arabia, Al Qadishan, and before was in Wydad and in Difa Al Jadida. Tanzania so far is back in the game with the fighting spirit, with the attacking. I don't know if you're going to say it was like a strategy for the Tanzania side to show weaknesses in the first half, or to play with no pressure, letting Ugandans to fight, to learn. And the second half, Tanzania is back in the game with the strategy and a winning spirit. But this is something to go on until the last minute of the game. Long balls here and there for the Tanzania side so far. This is the game that we could look for Kip Dennis, the fighting man. Hii mechi ndo tunataka kupata watu kama Kip Dennis, wenye nguvu, kusambulia, physical fitness kuna. And now it's playing strategy. That's they have to see how they can keep the spirit of fighting, not losing the ball, not to concede, and look for the second goal. The second half is going well for Tanzanian side. Still leading 1-0, 72 minutes of the game. The statistics is going very well for the Tanzanian side. So far, 3 shots on target. And you could see the side of goalkeeper of Uganda is saving 2 shots. 5 goal kicks. 2 counter-attack. 12 crosses. And 10 for Tanzania. Comparing to the first half, Tanzania is trying to come back. Of course. So far, counter-attack 5. And of course, the throw-ins, they are like 13 for Tanzania. On the 77 minutes of the game, so far 1-0 on the side of Tanzania, expecting to lead the game till the end. But of course, Uganda is trying to get back with too much pressure, tactical changes. So now let's see the VR. The VR is talking about what? The Vieira is talking about what? And of course, substitution on the Ugandan side. James Bogere replaces Travis Mutiaba. And Uche Ikpeanzu replaces Jude Semgabi. Yes, so far, with the Ugandan placing high and high, and a good replacement tactical change, Uganda scored a goal. Uganda scored a goal. And we have to see a very great reaction for the Ugandan side. With the sides of Ikpeazu bringing the Ugandan side to the game. 1-1 so far. This is a very interesting East African derby, but of course the VAR must confirm if the goal was the goal. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see the goal, the VR confirmation so far. A very striking Ikpeazu guy header in the box, assisted by Dennis Omedi with the cross. 1-1. This is an interesting Ugandan and East Africa derby. The East African derby, very tight. That's interesting and a very rainy time. Goalless. It's no goalless match, but 1-1 so far. Uganda penalty. The Uganda penalty, James Bogere draws a foul in the penalty area. Haj Mnoga of Tanzania is shown a yellow card. And the VAR must confirm the penalty. A 9 minutes of the game. Penalty kick. The Ugandan Alan Okello missed the penalty. Still 1-1. The lefty footer shot missed out. Still 1-1. Uganda 1, Tanzania 1. The last minutes of the game, an attempt blocked. Haj Mnoga, right-footed shot from outside the box is blocked. So far 1-1. So far 1-1. East African Derby is going to go a draw. 1-1. Uganda, Tanzania 1-1. After Okero missed the penalty, which would lead Uganda a winner of the day. And with the luckiest side of Tanzania, Okero missed out. And the last minutes, it's really tough for each team. They feel they could score, win, but there is no lucky yet for the two sides. The game just finished right now. It's a 1-1. Uganda 1, Tanzania 1. On the side of Tanzania, Msuva scored. And on side of Uganda, the equalizing goal was made of Ikpeazu. Ikpeazu made a final and a draw for the Uganda side after high pressing, of course. Dennis Omega pass with the header of Ikpeazu. 1-1, the end of the game. That was a must win for each side, but in the end it's a goalless match. 1-1. It was not a goalless, but 1-1. Miguel's Gamond side and Paul was not able to come up with a 3-point win. It's 1-1. The East African Derby